Welcome back to Geek Guides, guys, and in this tutorial we will be learning to check whether a given number is positive, negative or zero. And for sure, as you can see here, we have done a lot of programs earlier. So if you want to check the programs, you can just hop into the description and you can get the link to all the codes as well as the videos for this commands and like codes actually. Okay, so in this tutorial we will be learning how to check whether a number is given by the user is positive or negative. In the earlier videos we have learned to take an input, so we will do the same, but in this case we will take num, where we will store the input value. Okay, where we will store the input value from the user. Okay, so the input value will be stored in num, and the number that will be, it will be an int. Okay, so int we will write, and then we will write input. Okay, input we will write, and then inside that we will write enter the number to check, right? So in this, after so this is the line to take the input from the user. Okay, so in this program we will learning the basics of if and else statement and elif statements as well. So basically we need to check whether a number is negative. So first we will check if the number is negative, positive or not. Okay, for checking a number is positive or not, the number should be greater than 0. So we will write the same thing but in a coding language. If num is the number that is we have taken from user is greater than 0. Okay, now we will do colon. If num is greater than 0, then we need to print what we need to print. The number is positive. Okay, done. Now on the other side, other side, we all have the negative number as well. So we need to check if what if the number is negative. So in this case, if the number is negative, we need to write the code like elif. Okay, elif. I will just explain it. So wait a minute. If num is less than 0. Okay, so basically the number, for an example, let the number be like 5. Okay, so num will be 5. So the program will first check if num is greater than 0. Okay, and then if the number is greater than 0, yes it is, the value of num is 5. So the output will be the number is positive. But what if the number is not 5, it will just like minus 5. So if it will enter if statement, and if statement will say minus 5 is greater than 0, and it will be like, no bro, it is not the case. So it will switch to the second line, that is like elif line, and it will check if num minus num is less than 0, which is correct, right? Which is true. Minus 5 is less than 0. Yes, that is correct. So we will write print the number is negative, right? So done. Okay, so there is a third case as well where the number can be 0 too, right? For in that case, if the number is neither positive neither negative, so for sure it should be 0. Okay, there are like only 3 type of numbers, right? Negative, positive or 0, right? So we will just write else what we need to do, what we need to print actually, we need to print else print the number is 0, and done. This is the program that we need to this is just the program that will tell us if the number is negative, 0 or like 1. So by clicking this button, we will try to run the program, and the program is asking for a number. Enter the number to check. So let's input 12 at this point of time, and the number is positive. We get the output as number is positive. Yes, that is true, right? 12 is positive. Okay, let's let it run it again, and let's input like minus 60. Okay, minus 60, the number is negative. For sure, the number is negative. Yes, the number is negative. So yes, the number is negative. Okay, let's run it again, and now at this point of time we will input 0, which is the number is 0. So yes, the program is working absolutely fine. And yes, I hope you guys have learned about a lot of coding in Python. Thank you guys for joining in, and love from Geek Guides.